70.
Yeah, he's played a real keep this break going with plenty of reds in open play now.
25.
But he missed yesterday on 140.
I'll be very surprised if we don't open in nice, which is always a good sign for these players.
30.
But this is looking a golden chance for...
Depending on the results and the matches, you tend to see a little bit of loose snooker at times. It can allow for that, but you won't get...
44.
Yeah, I was under the sight right for a number of years, for as long as I can remember, actually, is sort of an ambassador for that. And the thing with a brilliant snooker player, just because of that, but it helps him under pressure. And he really does
50.
trust in it.
Running here, great start. He knows he's got to play well in this match, of course.
66.
I suppose that's the beauty of this shot, mindful of those head-to-heads.
74.
Although no doubt for Chris, when he plays Judd, regardless of the format, he could play him in one frame, he'd probably
Not going to happen. The late Terry Griffiths, sadly, he passed away a few weeks. Well, the red stays out, but it's a great Group 7, and then we return first week of Feb to see who is our champion. Could it be Joe O'Connor, who's going great on table 2 already this morning?
There is so many matches to get through, but Noppon will certainly be on the practice table in between his games.
12.
Pack as well, bring more into play. Well, didn't
20.
really get too much.
Well,
he's not put a...
Got options. He read up by the left side cushion as well, near the middle pocket. Is
44.
Well, it hasn't worked out. Just didn't quite catch the reds as...
Noppon Saengkham, 55.
Played that one well, though, so Judd Trump will... Well,
Yeah, it's a good line, but it's got no pace.
beautiful shot.
Oh, but he has missed the yellow, and Trump will come back to the table.
Noppon Saengkham, 9.
Again, just try and get a few shots, just loosen the arm. Clear as possible. That's a very clever shot he's played. Could not.
1.
Well, that'll do it. What a terrific.
If he comes back to the table, if Noppon misses this black, but he hasn't missed it.
No.
Of intent to Judd. He wants Judd to watch him at the table. He wants to see him clear the table.
20.
Because it's the prerogative of the player at the table whether they want to carry on or not.
It
really is
41.
very good signs for me, and it's potentially book a place in winners group, and of course and a chance to win a tournament. Why he can't win it? He's an incredible
50.
snooker player.
With a tie against the favourite in this group, he's knocking
56.
everything in, isn't he? Completely dominant so far. Judd
63.
Trump has point in the group.
In the next match, he's been completely frozen out of this game, Judd Trump. There's nothing he's done wrong, and he'll know.
Point. Well, he just doesn't miss long pots, it seems.
We're just floating this black in. Yeah, that's fine, because now he can...
No.
Side cushion again. Try and land on the reds just above the black. He's got a little trace too much side on it. This red is now quite thin.
Noppon Saengkham, 40.
So finally,
1.
well, there to match Selt 3-0.
No.
Needed to win the frame.
Meanwhile, Judd played a brilliant split on the reds, and he was unfortunate not to have landed nicer on. Pin that to the left core frame. He'll be seeing it as a chance to make a century. Oh, but he's missed the blue.
He won, so it's definitely in his mind, but I don't think it'll be happening now in this frame.
1.
Sort of let off. Didn't make any excuses for the miss. Of course, it is possible that he just missed it.
8.
Wouldn't have been close frames. 10 frames, Noppon Saengkham 9, both on 3 point.
Wrong, Trump. He did absolutely the right thing. Get them open. Is it now? One of these players that really takes pride in performance. And he
26.
deserves whatever success he can take. Of course, he has been in a ranking final. Gary Wilson beat him at the Scottish Open last season. Necessarily blessed with form, or certainly results anyway.
30.
As you say, such a hard worker. He'll have thoroughly deserved it.
Yeah,
Noppon Saengkham, 13.
it was missable for sure. Maybe if Sean Murphy was here, it wouldn't have.
Way trying to remove this difficult red. Oh.
With a chance here and on.
15.
Well, something's going to have to go pretty disastrously wrong. He could end up losing it.
21.
Even though he's still very much in a commanding position.
29.
Got to remember the blues on the pink spot.
32.
It had been 3-0, as I say. I'm sure had that red gone in with the rest, it would have been.
36. 41.
That could have been it. But the pink, he's in, and
47
Judd
in the
Trump
frame.
is on the
Judd.
scoreboard. Big event he won with other top players in back in 2009. He beat Mark Selby in the final down at Crondon Park, the golf club in Essex, where it all began. And they'd be concerned at leaving another long red opportunity. Well, that was a long way away this time.
But that's just that little trace of doubt that Judd in this game Noppon the way he has played, but Judd has given him something to think about for sure. This is a very good shot from Noppon. Not that thin.
Oh, miss. Noppon Saengkham 4.
Slight adjustment made.
And that was his concern. Couldn't afford to miss.
One. Eight.
That's a good recover in the middle of the white. Now taking the chance to go into them.
$24.
Since the chance came in that last frame, of course he
Right.
missed the first one because he missed the blue, but Noppon missed playing someone who's beaten him 6 times out.
As I say, the psychology, he wouldn't have missed. Just try and put him under pressure, just ask him the question. Turned,
46.
clean on. You know, because stranger things have happened in this game. We know how quick his hand, well played, move on. All of a sudden it's
54.
looking like...
$62.
do, because he can leave the angle from this black to play the cannon.
76.
But he's made so many here already. Well,
80.
he might not measure to continue. Not to be. So,
Judd Trump,
I mean,
84.
most people after Noppon failed to kill victory off and then completely dominated the fourth, albeit didn't make a century, broke down on 84.
He's certainly capable, Noppon. He's a brilliant player, as we've already mentioned, and this now... Try and cut off anything down the right side. That would be a big benefit to him. Hasn't been able to do that here though, and no, Try and get the cue all over there. You see the use of left-hand side there just to widen it off the cushion.
One 3-3 the break from Gilbert, total clearance.
He's just walked himself. He's just asked for trouble here, Noppon, in my opinion. Again, I float it in. Yeah, it was tough. Sure on Noppon. And eventually, it's created an opening.
Just gave Trump an in. But
7.
taking it, securing his 4th point, which would definitely qualify him for the thing with Trump as well. You know, he enjoys.
Yeah, and it's still at the end of the day a chance to win a tournament, and I'm accustomed to. Usually he turns up, plays his game, quite often wins, and then gets out of there. Chill.
29.
Black available now into both corner pockets. He's from the start.
In the last, I think the danger is this Century's business could get on his mind a bit too much if he get enough to think about there as it is. In his head a little bit. He did with Neil Robertson actually when he, I mean, there was no.
61.
I don't think it will affect him all that much because he's so used to.
69.
He can here beat the high break of Joe O'Connor.
76.
Red.
80.
And he's played that very. Yeah, so he's had to play the can, and he's played it well.
92.
Yeah, he's only, and as I say, taking every match seriously,
90.
whatever the tour century of the season. And now
106.
he doubles, cuts in the black. Like of Joe O'Connor, but even so, 250 quid.
150.
He's worth having.
He spread at the start, but there was
180.
a number of problems for.
Yeah, he's an extraordinary talent, but it's not just talent, it's
120.
focus as well.
100.
Red with the rest, and Judd Trump has done the rest.
133.
So this to top. It's been
143
maximum concentration and focus from Judd Trump. A 140 total clearance to win the decider. Noppon Saengkham